Good afternoon, YouTube. So I made a video last year where I talked about replacing my old Tifosi Podium sunglasses with these Crit models. Now these have the two separate lenses and then a full frame. These older ones, the Podium glasses, are basically frameless. They just have the two earpieces and then the nose piece snaps in here in the middle. So when I purchased these, I got these with the lightest shade they have. This is their Phototech Light Night shade, and I think it goes from 75% down to around 48%. So they were not very good in full sunlight. They were just too light. These are the next ones up. This was the Smoke, and I think these go down to about 15% in full sunlight. And I like these. These work very well. So I was thinking about repairing these old glasses. They're really lightweight. They're very comfortable. You can purchase new Phototech lenses, but they cost almost as much as a new pair of glasses. But you can get the non-photo gray lenses for about $15. And then I also picked up a new nose piece. Turns out I did find the old nose piece. So I forget where I found this piece, but I couldn't figure out what it was. It looks very similar to a nose bridge on a pair of glasses, but I couldn't figure out what it attached to. And, you know, there's nothing here that it would fit. And I finally ordered the replacement nose bridge. And sure enough, that's what it is. So I guess what I lost was this little plastic piece. So there must have been a plastic piece that slotted into these four holes here. Maybe the plastic piece broke and then this fell off. And I found this, but I didn't know what I was looking for here. So there's the nose bridge, and I guess that just snaps in like that. Oh, okay, yeah, it just snaps in there. That's what these recesses are for. And then on the lenses, the darkest ones they had, these are the Golf and Tennis. So I believe these are about a 16% transmission. They were out of the Smoke, and they were also out of all the Phototech, but they did have this fixed shade Golf and Tennis lens. And it's supposed to have pretty good contrast, so I figure this would make a good driving glass. Now I couldn't find any instructions on replacing this style lens, and what you need to do is you've got to grab the lens here in one hand, and then if you can see there, you can see that top is a little bit loose, and what you're working with, you can see on this lens a little better, is it's got a tab here. This side will pop out of the clip because it's shallow, and you've got to tip the lens down. You're holding the ear piece here, and you have to rotate the lens down and out. And you don't want to like grab way back here. You want to get up here ahead of the pivot point. Yeah, you're pushing up kind of right, not at the point of that thing, but down here kind of in the middle. Yeah, you're kind of pushing down on this like that. There we go. That comes off really easy. So now I got to do that over here. So right thumb there, and then the left right here on that point where it bends a little bit. You're kind of pinching this here. Oh, okay, yeah. So you pinch this really hard and just sort of tip your hand back. You're just kind of rolling your two thumbs together. So that's how you do that. Wow. Yeah, it's a real tricky little part, and you really don't want to break that. So then, let's see. Here's the new ones. Let's see. Yeah, you got to put the bottom corner in first because it's bigger. And then you just rock the top down, and there we go. That's really easy to put them back together. Get it all the way seated, and then it pops down. This part slides up in the middle, right there, and clips in. And so the one thing I've found, at least if you have the photo gray version, you have to make sure that the lens doesn't touch your skin at all, because if it does, it'll start wicking the sweat up here, and I think it attacks the photo gray layer, because the surface of this is fine. Nothing on the surface here, either inside or outside, but I think it went up in the middle wherever the photo gray layer is and attacked it. So yeah, there we go. Got my upgraded glasses. See, this was the old nose guard, and it was not adjustable. You know, it's just soft. Where this one seems to have a little bit of a metallic inner core that you can bend. So yeah, that's a nice upgrade. I think it was $23 or $24 with postage, and I've got myself a new usable pair of sunglasses. If you're out in the sun all day, these are fine because you don't have to worry about shadows and shade, where I like the Phototech for riding the bike up in the hills, because if you go under heavy tree cover, you need the lens to lighten up so you can see what's coming up on the trail. Something like this would just be too dark. I'll put a link to ProLens webpage in the video description. You can order all the parts if you have these old ones. I like these glasses, and it was a shame to throw them away just because the lens failed like that. That's the part number for the nose bridge, and there's the part number for the Golf and Tennis GT for the podium glass. Anyway, hope you found that interesting. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.